Imagine holding in your hands the blueprint of life, the code that makes you who you are. It's a code that not only determines your physical traits but also influences your behavior, your health, and even how you interact with the world. This incredible code is called DNA, and today, we're going to explore how this tiny molecule determines our fate. DNA, or deoxyribonucleic acid, is the fundamental molecule that carries the genetic instructions for life. It's found in almost every cell of every living organism on Earth, from the simplest bacteria to complex beings like humans. DNA is a long, twisting ladder made up of two strands that coil around each other to form a double helix. Each strand is composed of a backbone of sugar and phosphate groups, with the rungs of the ladder made up of nitrogenous bases, adenine, A, thymine, T, cytosine, C, and guanine, G. These bases pair up in a very specific way. Adenine always pairs with thymine, and cytosine always pairs with guanine. The sequence of these bases forms a code, a set of instructions that dictates everything from the color of your eyes to how your body fights off infections. In humans, this code is organized into about 20,000 to 25,000 genes, which are segments of DNA that carry the instructions for making proteins. But how exactly does DNA translate into the traits that make you unique? It all comes down to the process of gene expression, where the information in a gene is used to synthesize a functional product, usually a protein. When a gene is switched on, it's transcribed into messenger RNA, mRNA, which then travels out of the nucleus and into the cytoplasm, where it's translated into a protein by the ribosome. Proteins are the workhorses of the cell. They build and repair tissues, make enzymes and hormones, and regulate a host of bodily functions. For example, the melanin protein, which determines your skin and eye color, is produced by the gene TYR. Variations in this gene can lead to different levels of melanin, which is why people have different skin tones and eye colors. But DNA doesn't just control physical traits, it also influences how your body functions on a deeper level. Some genes can make you more resistant to certain diseases, while others might increase your risk of developing conditions like diabetes or heart disease. One of the most fascinating aspects of DNA is its variability. No two individuals, except for identical twins, have exactly the same DNA sequence. This genetic diversity is what makes us all unique, and it arises from small differences in our DNA sequences called genetic variations. These variations occur when there is a change in the sequence of bases in a gene. For instance, a single nucleotide polymorphism, or SNP, is a variation that occurs when a single base in the DNA sequence is altered. While most SNPs have no significant effect on health or development, some can lead to differences in traits or increase the risk of disease. Sometimes these variations can result in mutations, which are changes in the DNA sequence that can affect how a gene functions. Mutations can be caused by environmental factors, such as radiation or chemicals, or they can occur spontaneously during cell division. While some mutations are harmless, others can have profound effects. For example, a mutation in the BRCA1 gene significantly increases the risk of breast and ovarian cancer. On the other hand, some mutations can confer advantages, like the CCR5 delta 32 mutation, which provides resistance to HIV. DNA is not just a record of who you are, it's also a record of your ancestry. You inherit half of your DNA from your mother and half from your father, and this genetic material is passed down through generations. That's why you might share certain physical traits with your parents, like your mother's nose or your father's height. But it's not just about physical traits. DNA also influences your susceptibility to certain diseases, your metabolism, and even some aspects of your personality. However, the process of inheritance is not always straightforward. During reproduction, a process called recombination shuffles the DNA from your parents, creating new combinations of genes. This is why you are not an exact copy of either parent but a unique blend of both. With the advancements in genetic research, we are now entering an era where we can not only read our genetic code but also edit it. CRISPR-Cas9 is a groundbreaking technology that allows scientists to make precise changes to the DNA in living organisms. CRISPR works like molecular scissors, cutting the DNA at a specific location, allowing scientists to add, remove, or alter segments of the DNA sequence. This technology has the potential to cure genetic diseases, enhance crop resistance, and even alter physical traits. But with great power comes great responsibility. The ability to edit human DNA raises significant ethical questions. Should we use this technology to eliminate genetic disorders, or could it lead to a slippery slope of designer babies where parents choose their child's traits? The debate is ongoing, and the implications are profound. DNA is more than just a molecule. It's the essence of life. It connects us to our ancestors, determines our traits, and influences our health. As we continue to unlock the secrets of DNA, we stand on the brink of a new era where we can not only understand our genetic code but also shape it. But with this knowledge comes the responsibility to use it wisely. The choices we make today in the field of genetics will shape the future of humanity. So as we look forward to the possibilities, we must also consider the ethical implications and ensure that our advancements benefit all of humanity. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the world of DNA. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on more exciting scientific explorations. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and remember, your DNA is more than just a code, it's your story.